So, afternoon, everyone. We are going to start today's class by learning how to sit up really tall and strengthen our tummies. So imagine you have a zip, just like you would have on a jacket, that is just at your belly button and goes all the way to underneath your chin. We're going to take our hand and we're going to zip ourselves up to sit up tall. So slouch down for me and we're going to take a big breath in, and as we breathe in, we're going to zip ourselves up and sit up tall. Zip all the way up, and look how tall we are. So any time today where you feel a little bit tired or you need some energy, you can zip yourself up and sit or stand up really tall. So let's practice that one more time. Take your hands and take it to the bottom of your zip. Take a big breath in through your nose and zip all the way up to under your chin and sit up tall. Okay. We're going to take our hands and put them on our knees and sit up, rolling our shoulders back. Without using our hands, we're going to try to stand up from the floor. So watch me first. We're going to reach our arms out to the side and stand up without using your hands. Okay, see if you can do that. If you don't manage it the first time, you can practice and do it another time. Okay. And we're going to get ourselves warmed up for today's yoga class. First of all, we're going to learn how to move our bodies in number 8. So I want you to put your hands on your waist, right at your hips, and then you're going to start to move your body, drawing the big number 8 with your tummy, with your bum, with your chest. So draw your big number 8, okay? And then go the other way if you can. And then lift one arm up, and we're going to make a figure of 8 with this arm. Warming up our shoulders, warming up our sides, and then put this arm down. And then take the other arm and make a figure of 8 with that arm. Nice strong legs, standing up tall. And then take both arms now and make figures of 8 with your arms. Go in at the same time. And then can you make figures of 8 with your tummy and your arms at the same time? So we're making figures of 8 with our tummy and with our arms. And then trying to go the other way. And then put your arms down. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is make the number 8 with our legs. So stand on one leg and stick your other leg out. And then you're going to start to make a number 8 with your leg. If you feel wobbly, you can hold on to your wall, or you can maybe hold on to your partner and make a figure of 8 with one leg. And then when that leg gets tired, you're going to put it down and practice with the other leg. Step it out in front and make a figure of 8 with your leg. Maybe put your hands on your hips if that helps, or hold on to the wall again. Big figure of 8, big number 8. Okay, now this time we're going to try and make a figure of 8 with an arm and a leg at the same time. Let's try it. And then try and go the other way. And you keep going, big breaths in through your nose and out through your nose, using your tummy muscles, and then swap sides. So this time we're working our other arm and leg, making figures of 8 as big as we can. And then go the other way. Okay. And put your arms down, put both feet on the floor, and without using our hands, we're going to try and sit down. Okay, excellent. So curl over, hunch your shoulders, and we're going to zip ourselves back up. Take your hand onto the bottom of your zip, and we're going to and sit all the way up. Okay, excellent. Now put our hands down. So for the next thing we're going to do today, you need to use your ears to listen and use your eyes and copy me. What we're going to do is learn how to stand really tall and steady, even when things might be worrying us or we're bothered by something. So what we're going to do first is take our hands and put them on the floor, swinging our legs round to come to sit like a cat. And then walk yourself back. So what we're going to do is like a mountain. It starts underneath the water. We're going to use our strong legs to stand up from the floor, push up through the water, reach our arms up as tall as we can go and see how long we can stand there for. So we're going to take our hands onto the floor, tuck our toes under and crouch down. And then from here, press down through your strong legs and we're going to push up through the water like a mountain. So we'll go all the way up, reach our arms up. And take one hand and put it on your tummy. And we are right at the top of the mountain and we look down and we can see the sea beneath us. We can see all the waves bobbing beneath us. So anything that is worrying you or that you're sad about, we can use our strong breath from the top of the mountain and blow the waves away. So anything that you're worried about, imagine it's on the waves so we can blow it away. So let's do this together. Take a big breath in, puff your cheeks out, press your tummy out, and then blow your breath out as hard as you can to push the waves away. And we'll keep doing that. Big breath in, puff your cheeks out, push your tummy out, and then blow the waves away. Let's do that 2 more times together. Big breath in, lift up tall, see how big we can get. And blow your breath out, blowing your waves, your worries away. Okay, and then we can bring our arms down and wiggle our arms and our legs. Okay, what we need to do next is give ourselves extra energy for all of the yoga poses that we're going to do today. So we're going to fuel ourselves up, fueling our moves by these special yoga poses I'm going to show you. So watching me first, the first thing we're going to do is with our breath, we're going to inhale to lift our chin up to the ceiling. As we exhale, tuck our chin down to our chest. So let's practice that together. Take a big breath in, tilt your chin up and blow your breath out. Tuck your chin to your chest. Deep breath in, tilt your chin up, feel your energy getting bigger, and then exhale, blow your breath out. Tuck your chin down. One more time, big breath in. Tilt your chin up, stretch your neck, and exhale, blow it out. Tuck your chin down. Notice how strong and energized your legs feel. The next move we're going to do is helping our shoulders. So we're going to take a big breath in, squeeze our shoulders up towards our ears, squeeze one shoulder, and then the other, and then blow our breath out. Let our shoulders sag down. Take a big breath in, one shoulder up, then the other, and then blow your breath out. One more time, one shoulder, and then the other, and then blow the breath out. Okay, last one to get us full of energy. We're taking a big breath in, reaching our arms up, and as we blow our breath out, we bring our hands down to the floor, like we were skiing. Okay, let's try that. And you can make that noise as well if you want to. Big breath in, and let your arms go as floppy as you can. Do one more. And then lift it all the way up. Okay, good. So our arms, our tummy, and our legs should feel really nice and energized now, full of energy. The last thing we need to do to fuel up our yoga poses and make sure we are fit and healthy is make ourselves a yummy milkshake. Okay, a nice, healthy, yummy milkshake. So your head is the top of your milkshake blender, and we need to put in all of the yummy ingredients. So I like bananas. So I'm going to take my lid off and put my banana in my blender. If you don't like bananas, you can put berries in, you can put any fruit you like in. So let's do that now. Take off your lid. Put in your fruit, whatever it is. Berries, maybe strawberries, apples. Put it in your blender. Yeah, you got it in. And then now we need to put some milk in. I like almond milk, and that's made from nuts, but you might like yogurt or anything like that. So let's make sure our lid's off, and we're going to pour in our milk. And that's all the way in. And then lastly, I like chocolate. So I'm going to put a little bit of cocoa powder in. So I take a big scoop and put it in my blender. And there we go. Putting our lid back on. And now we need to shake and stir up our milkshake. So we're getting ready. We're going to turn the dial. So we're getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Turn the dial up. And then shake, spin around. Make sure you mix all the ingredients up. Spin a little bit quicker. Maybe put your hands on the head. Go one way and then the other. Shake it all up. Spin around again. Oh. And then make sure you come back to the middle. And then we're going to pour out our milkshake into a big puddle. So we'll bloop, 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 and come all the way down to sit in a big puddle on the floor. Lie back. Stretch your arms out, stretch your legs out. Oh, okay. And we're going to zip ourselves back up after we've had our yummy milkshake. So take your hand to your tummy button and we're going to zip ourselves up. Bring your legs together and you're going to zoom and sit all the way up. Oh, excellent. Well done. Cross your legs and bring your hands back to rest on your knees. What we're going to do next is learn to take a big, deep breath. And this breath uses your chest, uses your tummy, and uses the side of your body. Okay? So take both hands, wiggle your fingers so I know that you've got them, and then put them on your chest, right up here. Take a big breath in through your nose and feel your hands rise up. Stretch out your elbows, stretch out your chest, and then blow your breath out, feel your chest lower underneath your hands. And we'll take our hands onto our ribs. Big breath in. Feel your sides, your ribs press out and into your hands, lift up tall, and then blow your breath out. And take your hands last time and let's put them on your tummy. We're going to make this the biggest breath we've taken today, stretching out our belly muscles. Big breath in. Press your tummy out into your hands. Press your ribs out. Press your chest out. And then blow your breath out. Okay, let's see if we can do all three of those at the same time. Lifting our chest, lifting our tummy, and spreading the sides of our body. Take a big breath in, reach your arms out to the side. Reach your arms up. And bring your hands down through the middle. Puff your breath out. Do that one more time. Big breath in, reach your arms up. Press your palms together. And then blow your breath out. Hands come all the way down. Okay. And we're going to put our hands on top of our head. We are going to be breathing in a really cool way. So this is going to help us stretch our tummies, get a deeper breath, and stretch out, getting really strong, okay? So this is called a washing machine breathing, because we're going from side to side and around, okay? So hands on your head, and just like a washing machine, we're going to make sure we clean our breath, clean out our lungs. So take a deep breath in, and start moving your elbows from side to side. You can make that noise as well. Keep taking a big breath in and making that noise. And keep going until you run out of breath. Okay. And bring your hands down, set your arms down. Okay. I think we are nice and warmed up today, so I can teach you some yoga poses, okay? To help you teach that today, we are going to be using a special dice. So when I roll this dice, it's going to tell me what yoga poses I'm going to teach you today, okay? So they're on these special cards. So I'm going to stand up, and we're going to throw the dice up into the air and see what number it lands on. And you shout it out in your room what number you think this lands on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. This might be back to front, but what number do you think this is? Okay. It's number 6. Number 6 yoga pose is aeroplane. Aeroplane, and that's what this yoga pose looks like. It's going to help us strengthen our legs and get really good at balancing. So I'm going to teach you this. If you haven't practiced this before, you might want to lean against something or get your mummy, daddy, granddad to help you. So aeroplanes. Stretch your arms out to the side so you're big and tall, and then pick one foot up off the ground. Wiggle your toes, and you're going to send your leg behind you as you lean forward. So just like an aeroplane. And if you're good at this, you might be able to go from side to side, keeping your leg in the air. If you're doing yoga with your brother or sister, maybe your mum and dad today, you can hold on to their hands. So you can help each other, holding on to their hands and practicing it together. So stretch your tummy out, stretch your arms out, and see how long you can balance for. Ooh. Okay. And then bring that back leg and put it down on the floor. And then we're going to swap sides. Okay, so strong tummy muscles. Take a big breath in and reach the arms out and swap sides. Ooh. See if this side is any better, or is it harder? Oh, this side's a bit wobbly for me. Okay. Stay here, maybe hold on to your brother, sister, your mum, your dad, whoever you're with. And stay there for 2 more big deep breaths into your tummy. Okay. And then bring your leg down. Oh, bring your arms down. You did so well. That's a really tough pose. Okay, so the next one, we've done aeroplane. So I'm going to put this here so we know that we've done it. The next yoga pose we're going to do, let's see, number 2. Number 2, okay? Number 2 is one of my favorite poses. It's called dragon pose. Some of you might know it's also called lunge, okay? So I'm going to put that here. That's what it looks like. So come down so that your knees are on the floor and your hands are on the floor. And then you're going to take one leg and step it between your hands. Okay? So our legs are bent and we're going to reach our arms up tall as if a dragon was spitting out fire. And we're going to bend our front leg. So this is a really strong pose. If you start to feel tired, you can roar like a dragon to help you stay here longer. So it might sound like this. And sometimes that feels really good to open our mouths really wide and make that noise. So we can do it one more time. Big breath in and roar like our dragon. Okay, bring your hands down and we're going to stretch out our other leg. So step your other leg forward, knees are bent, big breath in, puff out your tummy and bend your legs. So we're stretching out both legs, both arms, just like our dragon. And sometimes our dragons are in the air and they're flying from side to side. So you might want to move your arms like you're in the air. If that makes you fall over, that's okay. Pop your hand down and bring yourself all the way back up. Right. I think that's quite enough of dragon. So let's bring our hands down, step our feet back through. And you are kneeling here, and we're going to zip ourselves up, ready for our next yoga pose. Take your hand to your belly button and zip all the way up so you're sitting up tall. Squeeze your shoulders back, spread your tummy. Okay, the next yoga pose is number 1. Number 1. Let's see. Number 1 is tree pose. Okay? So I'm going to teach you how to stand tall like a tree and how to wave our branches. So let's do this together. Just like a tree would in the forest, let's get really deep, strong roots. So put one foot on the floor. Press it down so we know that leg is strong. And we're going to pick our other leg up and put the sole of our foot either on our ankle, on the bottom of our leg, or up towards our tummy. Now, if you feel like you want to grow your branches today, you can reach your arms out. Standing up tall like a tree. If you're practicing with your friends, maybe your brother or sister, you can make a forest and hold on to each other's hands. Okay. So when we're in our tree, if the wind blows, can we stay balanced on our feet? Oh. Okay. Let's swap sides. So put our foot down. Let's grow our roots into the floor. Make sure this leg is nice and strong. And pick up your opposite leg. Foot can go to the low part of your leg or it can come up towards your tummy. And we're going to grow our branches on this side. So we grow them out. and that helps us balance. Maybe you can move your leg a little bit higher up, without falling over. And if it gets windy, can you stay nice and steady? Squeeze your tummy muscles in and stand up tall. Okay, let's bring our arms down, bring our legs down, and we're going to shake out our legs after all that balancing. Okay, the next pose we're going to do is number 5. So see that there? Number 5. Okay. I'm going to show you. It is called Cobra. Some of you might know this also as snake pose. This is going to stretch our tummy and help us get a nice strong back. So let's lie down all the way onto our tummies, everyone. So come down onto the floor, put your hands down, step your legs back and lie down. So you should feel our tummies are on the floor and our hands are on the ground. We're going to take a big breath in and lift our tummies, lift our chest up from the floor. Lift up high. And when we blow our breath out, come back down. Okay? So like an angry snake, we're going to lift up. And we're going to lower down. Okay? I'm going to show you from the front. We're going to lift up and we're going to move from side to side. Stretching out our tummies, strengthening our backs. And we'll come back down. One more deep breath in. Lifting up tall and then floating from side to side. So just like a snake when it would dance. And come all the way back down. Whew. To come up from the floor and get our arms nice and strong, put your hands under your shoulders and we're going to press back onto our knees. Okay, and we're sitting up tall. I've got one more yoga pose to show you today, and this is going to help us get really strong in our arms and teach us how to use our arms and our legs at the same time. So, we don't need to roll the dice for this one. This pose is called dolphin. Okay, dolphin pose. So this is going to stretch out our legs and strengthen our tummies. So I'm going to put that on the floor. Dolphin pose. I'm going to teach you, so you watch me first and listen when you're in the pose. Put 1, 2 knees down, and then put 1, 2 elbows down. Clasp your hands so you make a nice triangle. And we're going to stick our bum up into the air. Your toes are tucked under. And we're going to lift up from the floor in 3, 2, 1. Lifting all the way up. And you can use big deep breaths here, stretching your heels away and relaxing your head down towards the floor. If you're a little bit older or stronger today, you can lift one leg up into the air, like a dolphin's tail. And you bring it down, and then wave the other leg. And bring it all the way down. You set your knees down, and come all the way up, zipping up, so we're nice and tall. Okay. And let's sit ourselves down. So after all of those yoga poses today, we're going to come into our relaxation station, where we get to chill out, we get to relax, and we get to let our mind relax. Okay? So what I'm going to show you is a way that is really nice to chill out, maybe after you've done some homework, maybe after you've cleaned your room or helped your parents, your granddad, you've helped out your family. So this is a really nice way to do that. Okay? It's called jellyfish. So just like a jellyfish, they get moved about by the water. We're going to let our arms and legs be up in the air and get moved about as we want them to be. Okay? So we're going to lie down on our back, stick our arms, stick our legs up into the air, and we're going to slowly move our arms, move our legs from side to side, just floating them from one side to the other. Maybe drawing a number 8 with our arms again, letting our arms and legs float just like a jellyfish, getting carried away on the waves, getting carried away in the current. Okay, and we're going to pull our tendrils back in, squeeze ourselves up into a tight little ball, squeeze ourselves in. And then as we puff our breath out, we're going to lie down on our backs and squeeze our eyes shut. And this is our time to relax. This is our time to chill out. So if you have a blanket, you can maybe cover yourself in it, put on a cozy jumper. Maybe you can cuddle in with whoever's with you, your mum, your dad, your granddad, your brother, your sister. And we're going to cuddle in. And it's really good to learn to chill out. So if anything is worrying you, if anything is bothering you, you can let that go. You can breathe your breath out and send it away on the waves. If something keeps coming back and worries you, you can always speak to someone that you trust, your mum, your dad, maybe a big brother or sister. Let your eyes be closed and let your brain go soft. And then when you're ready, just like you would do in the mornings, you're going to stretch your arms above your head. You're going to stretch out your legs. Wiggle your hands, wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet. And then sit all the way up. And we're going to zip ourselves up. So from belly button all the way to under your chin. Zip yourself all the way up. Okay. And we say thank you at the end of class. So we bring our hands together, we squeeze them together tight, and we thank ourselves for doing some really good yoga poses today, and we thank everybody that helped us do that today. So squeeze your hands together, and we're going to take a big breath in, and then as we bow forward, we say thank you. Thank you.